Hey, what is up, guys? It's Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over what has happened in the NFL in the past couple days. A good amount of stuff has happened, like some coaches have been fired, some are about to be fired, players are questionable, and then we got teams that can claim the title of the AFC, and then teams that could possibly even fall out of the AFC playoff picture. So to get into it, Jason Garrett of the New York Giants has been fired as of today. Actually, their 2021 offense ranked 23rd in total yards and 25th in total points. This is definitely not a good thing, especially when you have a young running back and a young quarterback on your team. And maybe some of this bad success of Saquon is maybe because Jason Garrett wasn't doing good plays. But hopefully, if the Giants do find a good offensive coordinator, hopefully he can get going again and become that great player that we all saw Saquon be in his first season with the Giants. And then maybe Daniel Jones can pick it up and stay as the franchise quarterback and not have to leave after this season, because that is a possibility right now because of how bad he has been playing. So that is one coach that has been fired, and the second one that it looks like he's about to be fired after Thursday's game is Bears coach Matt Nagy. He may have played his last game. He may be playing his last game this Thursday. I know it's not confirmed yet. I know there's some inside sources saying that, but you never know until it happens. There's been fans at the Chicago Bulls game chanting "Fire Matt Nagy." It's also has been at his kids' football game, chanting that too. So hopefully the Bears can figure out their coaching situation there, so we can see how Justin Fields can really perform under maybe a new head coach, and really see if Matt Nagy was the problem or if he's just not right for that system. Because sometimes it is that they're not right for the system, and or sometimes it could be that it was the coach. So we're gonna have to wait and see for that. And then another big news for the game this upcoming Thursday for the Bears is wide receiver Allen Robinson. Looks like he is doubtful to play Thursday. I haven't really seen him. I haven't really heard of his name in the headlines or making any big plays this season. So I really don't think this is going to affect the team too much, just because he hasn't made such a big impact this year. I don't see him being on the team next year. I see him going into free agency. I see a lot of receivers that are really good going into free agency to look for new teams. So I think Darnell Mooney is going to get most of the touches there. So if you do have Darnell Mooney in your fantasy team, make sure you do start him, because as you can see last week, he did get some pretty big plays against the Ravens. He got like a 65-yard touchdown on a screenplay. So that just shows it. All it takes is to get the ball in his hands, and he can make something work out of it. And then on the other side of the ball, we have quarterback Jared Goff. He is questionable to play with an oblique injury. A couple weeks ago, they did not know if he was going to be okay to finish the game. They let him finish the game against the Steelers. That was the coach's decision, and Dan Campbell saying that he was okay to finish the game. And then after the game, that's when he went into the medical tent and got evaluated, and that was the final injury. So he has not played since. They lost to the Browns, and now they are about to play the Bears. I believe this is their most winnable game this season for the Lions. I believe that their only win, or maybe their first win, will come against the Bears on Thursday morning. I believe they are the early game at 9:30. So I think this will probably be a good game, just because there's injuries on both sides. So it's going to be a completely even playing field. Both quarterbacks don't have their starting quarterback. I know that the Bears do have a veteran quarterback in Andy Dalton, and the Lions have a quarterback that really hasn't even proven anything in his college days or even in his early NFL career. So honestly, I see the Bears winning this game too, and I see the Lions winning this game. So this game can really go either way. So I really see. I honestly don't know who I have winning, so I really don't have a good prediction of who's gonna win. I think it's gonna be less than like a touchdown win. I think it's gonna be like a 4 or 5 point win for either team. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that much of an interesting game. But then the Cowboys and the Raiders, I think that will probably be the most interesting game. or actually the Bills and the Saints will probably be a really interesting game. Because if the Bills lose and the Colts win, they're in the playoffs and the Bills are out. Right now, the Bills are the 7th seed in the AFC playoff picture, and the Colts are right at 8 or 9. And if they win, they will be right in the 7th seed. So that will be really crazy to see the Bills go from being in the AFC championship game all the way to not even being in the playoff picture in 2021. But with with the Cowboys and Raiders game, I don't think CeeDee Lamb is playing. I don't know if Amari Cooper's playing. I know they have a lot of injuries, but I see honestly Micah Parsons, defensive end / linebacker, having a really great game. As you can see against the Chiefs, he had a really great game. He had like 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and I forgot what else he has had. He had a couple tackles for losses. Honestly, he is the front runner for Defensive Rookie of the Year. There's no other choice to do it. I understand for Offensive Rookie of the Year, you have Mac Jones, Jamar Chase, Najee Harris, Devontae Smith. But for Defensive Player of the Year, I honestly think it's just Micah Parsons. There's no one else that can do it. I'm a Patriots fan, and I don't think Christian Barmore is there. I think Christian Barmore will be a player that will become a great player in the future, but I don't think he's Defensive Rookie of the Year caliber like Micah Parsons is. So the Patriots, on the other hand, they can get the number 1 seed if they beat the Titans and the Ravens lose. The Patriots play the Titans this week, and they will have the same record after that. But if the Ravens lose, the Patriots are the number 1 seed, and the playoff would have to go through the Patriots. I understand there is 6 more weeks of this, but I don't think anyone wants this to happen. I don't think anyone wants the AFC playoffs to go through New England. That is not a fun thing to do. It's always hard to play in New England in the playoffs. I understand the Titans were able to beat them a couple years ago, but things have changed with this rookie quarterback that the Patriots have and this up-and-coming defense and this run game that the Patriots have actually been having has really pretty much been unstoppable to this point. They've outscored their opponents 175-50 in their last 5 games. So this is actually a really important game for the Patriots. I think this is the most important game of the year, actually. So if the Patriots win, they are the 1 seed if they beat the Titans and the Ravens lose. So this is the most important game, honestly, of the week. I honestly think this is the first game to watch. And then it's going to be the Vikings and the 49ers. Both of those teams are fighting for the playoffs. Honestly, I see the Vikings winning. The Vikings have been playing really great this year. They've actually had some really close games. I understand they've been on the losing end of a lot of game-winning field goals. But when they did beat the Packers, that is a really upset win, and it gave them a lot of confidence moving forward. So we're really going to have to see how this Vikings team wants to play, and if they really are playoff contenders. If not, then that game was just for nothing. But honestly, I see the 7th seed going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Their 5 of their last 6 games are really easy. They go against the Giants and the Washington football team in most of them. And the Cowboys one is the Week 18. That's going to be their hardest game. If they win that, I think they will be the 7th seed in the playoffs. I don't see them winning a game in the playoffs, but that making it is just pretty cool enough. So that is all the stuff that has pretty much gone on in the NFL today. So if you guys did like what I said, make sure you guys drop a like and comment and even subscribe. We are at 419 subscribers right now. I am trying to get to 450 by Christmas. That is only 31 away. I know that we can do it, and I hope you guys join in too. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.